of getting set up. So I've got some of the students that weren't in the conference room last time. We're in our classroom today.
Yes.
And so some of the students, they're about to finish their project next week, and so they're finishing off their work assignments.
Yep.
Hey, shush. Hey. Shut up.
Okay, sorry about that. They're finishing their work design. They're also going to choose a type of promotion for their company, even though it's a bit hypothetical, but they have to choose radio advertising, print advertising, or TV. So some of the things that we're going to ask you today is about in relation to their type of company, what sort of advice that you would have. So I'll let the students now take you away. And my students down the back, we need to be very quiet. Thank you. That means listening, nothing else.
There you go.
All right, let's go. Remember, that's where Michelle can see you in the camera here. So say hi to Michelle.
Hello. Hey, go. What's your question?
Just ask a damn question for God's sake.
Ask a question.
You're recording her.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys have a question for me?
No.
Just ask a question. Are you that embarrassed to talk on bloody Skype?
What type of advertising do you think is best for an errand service, if like newspaper or radio? Shut up.
Which type of advertising is better for what? For what's your business again?
Errand service.
Errand services.
Yes.
I would say in your case, I would do print.
Yeah.
So brochures.
Local paper.
Local paper.
And then the best way to do would be to actually hand it out yourself through companies. Did you guys get that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It definitely starts small, and then when you're really big, you can hit the TV.
Okay, now
So they're trying to do
Do you have any other question?
Does she want to do this for the rest of her life now?
Okay, let's go down.
Come on!
Do you have any other questions about your assignment?
Should we
Hello.
should we have one product for our store that we use, or should we have one product?
What sort of store is it?
Hair and beauty salon.
If it's a hair and beauty salon, oh okay, yeah, I think I remember we discussed this last time. I think stick with the one brand to start with. Maybe one brand as far as the beauty salon, and then one brand or a couple for the hair. But as far as the beauty salon, I would definitely stick with just the one good range.
Thank you.
Okay, Madeleine's got a question.
Pleasure.
We're doing a travel agency. What type of advertising do you think we should do?
Okay, so for a travel agency, print's actually really good for travel agencies, like, you know, local newspapers and things like that, local areas. But again, I mean, when you're starting out in a business, the best way to do it is through flyers. Create your own flyers that don't cost a lot of money, and then hand them out to as many people as you can.
Thank you.
All right, so Michelle, you're going to be doing more of your own promotion later, but as I said, with what they're doing now, is there any the key things to do with the customer service to the focus on, like how would they sort of, part of what they need to do is they need to have a really good focus on saying how their company is different to everybody else's. Have you got any tips for them about how we can actually do that? Like what would you sort of suggest in the way you promote it? How can you say?
Absolutely. I think to set yourselves apart from all the other companies in your industry is to always promote in a very elegant way. So look at how the really high-end, elegant brands advertise and steer in that direction. So I think it's really important to keep everything very, very elegant and do it in a really high-end way so people really know that you guys know what you're doing. And I think that's really important when it comes to advertising.
Okay, so that's we'll see how that they're going. If they're at a lower end, like trying to get into the market, is there any tips for that if they're not so You know, they're still just trying
As
to,
far as advertising,
yeah.
I think the best way to advertise when you're starting out is just with flyers.
Yeah.
So just create really nice little flyers for your business and hand them out in as many places that you can.
Okay. One of the other things, I don't know if they mentioned it then, but they have to also do, they have to put in an advertisement for a customer service position. Did they speak to you about that? Did you ask Michelle about that?
No, we haven't touched on that yet.
So one of the last things they've got to do as part of their assessment is that they need to advertise for a customer service position for their company. So again, any sort of tips that you think, like how the key things to put in their job description for that?
Well, definitely someone enthusiastic.
Yep.
Someone with a deep desire to succeed, honest, reliable, so all those important qualities that you're looking for. But yeah, just basically the basic, and then it will go by the interview.
Okay, great. Priscilla's got another question for you. Thanks, Michelle. So remember that, all those things, those qualities, the characteristics are important, yeah?
Peter,
Yeah.
this is about our hair and beauty salon. I was wondering how you think, what are some effective ways do you think that we can sell products and make people aware of the products?
Okay, so when you're starting out in a business and you have limited resources, the best way is to perhaps go down to a local market in the area, a nice little farmer's market in your area, grab yourself a little stall and have your products on display, and everybody that walks past, you call them in and you explain your products, where you are, that you should be in the area, you've got a beautiful little beauty salon, and hand out little brochures with all that information, and perhaps on that brochure you could give 10% discount or 20% discount for your first visit. That's a great way to engage, and if you can sell yourself to that person, remember you and they will come and use your services.
What about if you want to use the social network, say for instance Facebook, and you make your own page and you get people to like you and whatever?
Absolutely. You know what? That's actually a really good idea. A lot of people use Facebook to promote their business. So set up a Facebook page, and that's something that I actually don't do enough of. We have an online store, but I think that there's a lot with you guys being younger and being right into all that sort of stuff. I think that's an amazing avenue to use. It's free, and it will get it out to so many people.
And
Definitely.
community and stuff. Yeah.
Big yours?
Go on, she didn't use.
Oh, and put up signs and stuff of your company and the products and stuff.
Absolutely.
Look at
Yeah. On the Facebook page?
On the Facebook page, but around the area, walking around, on the streets and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great idea. Yeah, absolutely. Anywhere you can put big signs for people to see, that's fantastic. That's a great idea.
All right. Thanks, Michelle. Guys, any other questions that you're struggling with when you're finishing off your task? No, you've got it pretty in hand. Well, so Michelle, you're going to come and visit us one more time, aren't you, to see what their finished products are?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, that's good. All right. Well, thanks again. We might leave it at that. That's it. We've sort of got this show. Actually, it's a shame that we've got a showcase of hair and beauty on tonight, but they're doing fashion parade. And did Kathy mention that to you at all? Any chance? Probably.
She didn't. No.
That's why you could pop out. Could you?
What time is it on tonight?
It's canopies and mocktails from 6:15, prepared by the hospitality students, and then the showcase goes from about 7 till about a bit after 8. I'm sorry, I should have sent a formal invitation to you. So yeah, it's the hair and beauty. So they're doing a fashion parade, and then they're demonstrating how. They're demonstrating how to, achieve a certain look. So one of the things is Black Swan, and then they've got some ballet dancers doing that as well. So it's the first time we've ever put on a showcase. So I'm sorry.
I'll check my diary and I'll call you on your mobile a little bit later.
Okay. All All right, so yeah, that'd be great. It would be give you the opportunity to see some of the the fantastic stuff that they're all doing as well.
What are you
So,
filming?
and Kathy will be here, so yeah. So thanks for that. And
That's fine.
I'm limping around. I fell off my 12-year-old scooter going down the hill. So I really enjoying it. It'll be a silly thing for somebody to do. It's like riding on a scooter, but anyway. How are you? Are you well?
I'm really good, yeah. A little bit tired, busy.
Yeah.
You're high.
All right. Well, thanks
like you're
again
waiting.
for giving us your time. And well, have a nice celebration for when you come out of the last day. But yeah, if you do get a chance, it'll be
Absolutely.
time. So. All right. Thanks, Michelle.
Have a great
Everybody.
day.
Bye. Take care. See you later.